Alright, hey everyone, I wanted to make a video today because, just to talk a little bit about dysphoria and, like, surgery anxiety and stuff and whatnot. Okay, so I had this dream last night that, I woke up from this dream this morning where in the dream I had top surgery, which I'm not gonna have anytime soon, and, I was getting my bandages removed, and I realized I had 3 nipples, and my mom was there, and she was, like, laughing at me, and I not only did I have 3 nipples, but I still had, like, boobs, and the doctor was like, oh, well, you can't, like, go back now, like, you've already had your surgery, you, like, paid all this money, and now you... Obviously, this is, like, a dream, but needless to say, when I woke up from the dream, I was pretty upset, and, I'm still kind of upset, and so immediately the first thing that I go and do is, of course, like, go on YouTube and start researching top surgery and thinking about it and looking at student loans and, like, thinking about how I can pay for it and shit, and, like, this is an extremely, extremely daunting thing for me because for the last year of my life, I've been trying to figure out how to get it covered by my insurance, and basically the answer was that I can't get it covered by my insurance because I have really shitty insurance, and so I really feel like at this point, like, condemned to live in this body for a while. Like, I don't have a real way of making that money. Like, I'm a full-time student and I'm really busy, and I'm a filmmaker, so I use all the money I make to make my films, and it's not really an option for me. It's like something I have to do to graduate, and so I don't have an extra $6,000 lying around to go to fucking Garamoni in Florida or wherever the fuck I'm gonna go. And so insurance seemed like the best option for a while, but now that that's out of the picture, it's like, it's really hard. It was a really tough pill to swallow, and I was in denial for a little while, and I just wanted to put this out there because, like, I thought it would help me feel a little bit better just to talk about it on camera for, like, a few minutes, but also just, like, when I get upset or get anxious about my chest or get anxious about, like, not being able to have surgery, the first thing I usually do is go on YouTube and look at other people's, like, chest surgery videos, which is, like, great, and the YouTube community is great for that. It's great that it's a resource, and that's wonderful, but the one bone to pick, like, the axe to grind that I have with YouTube is that it always makes me feel shitty about not being able to afford surgery. It's very essentialist about, like, you have to have chest surgery, you have to have, like, the best chest surgery and everybody's results and blah, 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 which is, like, it's a great resource, but at the same time, I know it can be hard for people who can't have surgery because I experience it all the time. So I wanted to put out there that if you're going through what I'm going through, like, hit me up, we can talk about it, because, like, I feel, like, pretty alone in this from time to time when I'm watching stuff on YouTube. And I think it's good to meet other people who are in the same situation as you, because people spend years and years of their life trying to save up for surgeries or, like, trying to get surgeries covered or whatever. And, like, I understand that, like, I'm still really early in my transition, and I'm, like, happy with what I'm doing with my body right now, with tea and everything, but at the same time, like, I really fucking want surgery, and it feels like it's gonna be forever. And so, yeah, it would be nice to have somebody to talk to about it. But anyhow, yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that, and then I was thinking, and I was trying to think of, like, productive ways to, like, deal with, like, the stress of not being able to have surgery, and I was thinking, like, about setting goals for yourself in terms of your transition and how that can be, like, beneficial or not beneficial. Originally, I decided that I was going to attempt to get my chest surgery covered last March. And in March, I went to a specialist, a Callan Lord, who tries to help you figure out who's the right surgeon for you, and et cetera, et cetera. This person took me, like, 2 months to get an appointment with, because there's not that many people out there who are doing this job. And when I finally did sit down with them, they were like, well, all you can do is, like, look online and, like, call your insurance company and, like, find out and, like, blah, blah, blah. So it was, like, a dead end, and I really felt like an idiot for not knowing, like, all the things that I should have known, even though I was expecting this person to know them for me and whatever. And, like, so I had to readjust because I wanted to get surgery last summer. And so then I was like, okay, well, I'll try to get surgery by the end of the year or over winter break, so, like, by January. And then I was waiting for a referral from this person to see Hazen and Siegel. Meanwhile, Hazen and Siegel stopped doing top surgery. that fucking sucks. That really, really sucks. It really is unfortunate because that was a really good way for people around the New York area to get their surgeries covered. Now there's only like really one way, which is, to my knowledge, to get it covered as a gender confirming procedure, which requires you to be on T for a year. I'm not on T for a year, and I'm not going to be on T for a year until next November, and that is really far away, and I really don't want to wait that long. And not to mention my insurance sucks, so even in a year it probably won't get covered. And that's banking on the fact that I still have insurance in a year. I'm about to graduate college. I don't know what I'm going to do for insurance, and it's going to be hard. And so my goals have to be flexible. You know, they have to be willing to move them. But I was thinking about it in terms of goals that I can handle, things I can do for my body. I set a goal to be on T at a certain time, and I got it, and I hit it, and now I'm on T, and I feel good about it. I feel great about it. And I think the best next step for me is to try to set a goal in terms of working out where I want my body to be before surgery. So I'm setting a goal to lose weight and to build more muscle in my chest and upper back by midsummer, a good significant amount, so that I feel when I get surgery I'll be proportionate. And so that's my new goal. I don't have a specific number or date. That's just what I want to do. I'm going to take the steps I need to take to get there by working out and eating better. And that's sort of how I'm going to deal with the stress for now. But if anybody else has anything they want to add or think that that's something that would be helpful, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it. So hit me up, send me a message or comment on the video, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right. Thanks, everyone.